good morning, good afternoon, good night. Today we start talking about fear and phobias of our faithful doggy friends. Picture this scenario. Your dog, that loyal friend who always greets you with enthusiasm, suddenly finds itself shaking. Its ears lower. Its tail hides between its legs. You see it scared, vulnerable. A drastic change in that being you know for its joy and vitality. This behavior, although heartbreaking, is not rare. It's about a deep fear, an intense emotion that can be triggered by a variety of stimuli. Strangers entering your home, the unexpected encounter with other animals, or even the sudden roar of fireworks. Now, it's crucial to understand that fear isn't just a momentary state for your dog. It's a complex emotion that deeply influences their character, and therefore, the relationship they share with you. This fear, palpable in their eyes, in their posture, in every fiber of their being, it's the result of a delicate dance between their genetics and the environment in which they develop. The way your dog responds to that unique mix of curiosity and caution is a dance between the innate and the learned. From the moment it enters your life, every experience, every shared moment becomes a thread that weaves its character. As an owner, you have the power to shape that character in your hands, to transform fear into confidence, of guiding your companion through a world that, though sometimes scary, is filled with love and safety by your side. Think for a moment about fear, not as a shadow that darkens, but as an ancestral guardian, a deep and primordial voice whispering in your dog's ear, warning of lurking dangers. This guardian does not differentiate between the modern human world and the vast wildlands of old. Its mission is to protect, preserve life at all costs. Fear, then, is an ancient dance of survival, woven into your dog's DNA, a natural response of self-protection against the unknown, the unpredictable. Pain, fear, and other forms of suffering aren't mere coincidences of fate. They are tools forged by the relentless hand of a natural selection. Imagine your dog in the heart of nature, where each shadow can hide a danger. Each unknown noise can be a threat. In this context, fear is a compass that guides, a life-saving instinct designed to dodge injuries and flee from predators lurking in the dark. But what happens when this fear intensifies? When it turns into a phobia? This is a storm that consumes, a fear so overwhelming it can paralyze your dog, to plunge him into a state of terror, or to drive him to acts of desperation, like fleeing through a closed window. Phobias are fear elevated to its highest expression, a state of panic that takes over the being. Interestingly, it's the puppies, with their eyes full of curiosity and wonder, who most often find themselves in the grips of these phobias. Their world, so new and vast, it's full of first experiences. And without the right guidance, the unknown can quickly become fearsome. Imagine for a moment that you find yourself in a world where every shadow may hide a danger. Every unknown corner whispers threats only your instinct can decipher. Now think of your dog, facing this world not with human logic, but with a brave heart and a spirit guided by the ancestral instinct of survival. When this brave companion meets a disproportionate fear, a phobia that eclipses reason, his behavior becomes a reflection of his deepest fears. First, try to flee, a drive as primal as life itself, seeking shelter in the safety of escape. But when fear paralyzes him, he crashes to the ground, a camouflage tactic born from the hope of becoming invisible to lurking danger. In moments of extreme terror, your body can betray your dignity, urinating or defecating, unmistakable signs of the intensity of its panic. In its desperate search for safety, it finds dark corners where the outside world cannot reach, a momentary sanctuary against terror, an involuntary dance of fear that shakes their being. as dilated pupils capture every glimmer of light, preparing for the unimaginable. Its ears flatten back, its tail tucks away, a universal sign of submission and fear. And though aggression is not their desire, it may be their last defense, a desperate attempt to protect his existence, a cry of struggle against the confinement of his terror. At times, its voice rises in barks or growls towards the source of its fear, an attempt to scare away the monster that only it can see. This picture, though moving in its vulnerability, reminds us of our canine companion's wild roots. In nature, fear is a fleeting visitor, a guide that shows the way to survival, and then it fades away. However, in the environment of our homes, fear can become a permanent tenant, a specter that lurks without the relief of oblivion. In this journey that we share with our four-legged friends, it's our mission to understand the depth of their fear, to offer them not only a physical shelter, but also an emotional one. Through our guidance, patience, and unconditional love, we can help them navigate the stormy seas of fear towards a safe harbor. And trust. In the next installment, we'll talk about the fear of people. Thank you for watching our video. If you can, give us a like, and leaving a comment would be great, as we learn from everyone. Once again, thank you for being here. And if you can subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Well, we created this video material for YouTube with a lot of love. The same love we have for our dogs. May your day start or end wonderfully. And may all this material contribute a seed that helps to learn more about our most loyal friends, the people, and to know them better. A big hug for everyone. Willie.